Hello, everyone. Dr. Dan Laroche here. I want to share with you a health message. I saw something very disturbing today in the news where the CEO of Kellogg, because of people who don't have enough money for dinner, was recommending that families eat cereal with milk for dinner. And he was promoting that in a way so he can continue to make money in his company. Kellogg's already makes about $14 billion a year. And instead of trying to use some of that money to help reduce poverty, they're like, oh, okay, well, we have a product that you can eat some of our cereal so they can continue to increase their profits. That was very, very disturbing. The laws of Ma'at say do not take food from a child. When you amass so much wealth, like Jeff Bezos is about worth $200 billion, Elon Musk, $200 billion. I mean, a lot of this money can be used to make sure that people are not starving. Families are not starving. This is part of our problem with the system that we have in America. Everybody's about the dollar, the dollar, the dollar. 1 billionaire, 2 billionaire, 3 billionaire, 4 billionaires at the expense of other people sometimes. And there's no care for society and our fellow man in that respects. So make sure you work hard, take care of your family, maybe work 1 or 2 jobs, get your education, get your skills, try to open your own business, own your own business. You can't count on corporate America. You can't count on the government in this American society where the dollar is king. And so just take a look at these 2 segments I'm going to show you so you can see. And, make sure you eat healthy, lots of salads, lots of vegetables, baked chicken, baked fish. Milk and cereal is not good long-term. Milk, cow's milk is designed to make a cow go from 100 pounds to 400 pounds. That contributes to a lot of obesity that we have in our nation, at least to diabetes. Drink lots of water and try to eat healthy, get the good food that you can, and work hard because we can't really count on others. And check out these 2 segments coming up.
Looking at the share of income going to food and sort of exploring the idea that it's hard to find eras in which food prices actually retrench and stay down. Talk about what you said today at CAGNY.
Oh, Carl, thanks for having me. I really appreciate it. When we think about our consumer under pressure, there's things that we could do, but most importantly, what this category could do. The cereal category has always been quite affordable, and it tends to be a great destination when consumers are under pressure. So some of the things that we're doing is first messaging. We got to reach the consumer where they are. So we're advertising about cereal for dinner. If you think about the cost of cereal for a family versus what they might otherwise do, that's going to be much more affordable. The other places that we like to go is we talk about making sure we have the right pack at the right price in the right place. So having a different size pack that'll have a different price point, that'll take some pressure off the consumer while they're shopping. So those are some of the things that we're doing. But in general, the cereal category is a place that a lot of folks might come to because the price of a bowl of cereal with milk and with fruit is less than $1. So you can imagine why a consumer under pressure might find that to be a good place to go.
Right. I'm all for innovation and marketing, but the idea of having cereal for dinner, is there the potential for that to land the wrong way?
We don't think so. In fact, it's landing really well right now, Carl. When we look at all of our data, of course, we would know that breakfast cereal is the #1 choice for in-home consumption. We understand that for breakfast. It turns out that over 25% of our consumption is outside the breakfast occasion. A lot of it's at dinner, and that occasion continues to grow, as well as the snacking occasion. But cereal for dinner is something that is probably more on trend now, and we would expect to continue as that consumer is under pressure.
I mean, what more do you say? I mean, Kellogg made $14 billion in revenue in 2023. I'll say it again, $14 billion in 2023. So do you really expect these folks who are running these companies who are making huge amounts of money to care about food insecurity, which is what everyday people are often dealing with? We got 44 million people in our country who go to bed hungry every night. 1 in 5 children are suffering because they can't access healthy and affordable food. So if this individual, the head of this multi-conglomerate, wants to actually do something that's helpful, take some of that revenue and begin to change the dynamics that are happening both in rural and urban communities across our country. And that's what it's about. in our letters to them, in our emails to them, should be about how are you going to redirect some of this profit back into addressing the food insecurity that's happening across our country.